Okay, I've knit 13 rows on this one needle, back and forth with 2 needles. So this is the back of the foot we've made. We've done down to here, just the back of the heel. Now we're going to turn the heel. This will create a nice little wedge rounded shape right here. Just a few rows of turning the heel. So to do that, I'll follow the instructions for this North Country cotton baby socks exactly. We are going to slip 1, then purl 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then purl 2 together and turn the work around. We've left a couple stitches on the left needle. Now knit 4, or actually sorry, slip 1 and knit 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knit 2 together. And turn the work. Now purl or slip 1. And now we purl until we're 1 stitch before we turned the needle. You can see there's a kind of a gap there where we had turned the needle. Now we're going to purl these 2 stitches together, the next 2 stitches, 1 from each side of this gap. So purl 2 together and turn the work. Slip 1, and again we're just going to work our way to that gap till we're 1 stitch before that gap. Knit 2 together and turn the work. Slip 1 purlwise. Purl our way to that gap again. There's the gap. And purling 2 together, 1 from each side of the gap. Turn the work. So I've swallowed up all the extra stitches that I had originally left on the other needle. So now knit 2. This is the last time. 1 from each side of the gap. And we're done turning the heel. That's it. So it's narrowed in a little bit and inserted a couple extra rows right here. So that's turning. Now the heel has been turned. See how it's created a little wedge? Or a little, it's turned and it's created a nice rounded edge. Now we're ready for the gusset. The gusset is this shape right here. We're right here. We've done the turning the heel. Now we're going to pick up stitches along this heel flap that we knit down, and then knit all the way across the needles we've been neglecting. Pick up stitches along here, and then across the heel turn we just did. And we'll be working in a circle again. We'll be doing a decrease here to create this triangle shape, decreasing down here, and also on this side, decreasing on this side. I'll show you. Okay, to do the gusset, pick up from here. So pick up a stitch in there. 1, 2. I'm working into the entire slip stitch. I'm picking up stitches. I believe I've done 8. Let me double check. Where was I? There were 6 stitches on the needle. Now 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, I get to do one more, which is good because there might be a little gap here otherwise. So we'll just do one in that stitch. Now switch to a new needle and knit across all the stitches on the next 2 needles. Okay, now on a new needle, pick up 8 stitches along this side of the foot. Where are we? Yes, there's the heel, and we're working down the left side of it. The top of the foot's all on one needle, and the sides are on their own needle. Okay. Now we're beginning to work. Now we're ready to work around in a circle again. So round 1, this is the beginning of the round now, at the center of the back, bottom of the heel. Round 1 says to simply knit across every stitch. So let's speed through this round. Two, 3. This is a good time if you did pick up an extra stitch along one of the heel flaps to close a gap. This is a good round to decrease that stitch. Or you could do it at the very end of all your decreases. Okay, I've decreased almost to the very end. I'm on my last decrease round right now. I'm about to do it. I'll do it again with you. It's the same instructions for the first decrease round. You knit on the first needle till you have 3 stitches left on the first needle. Knit 2 together and knit the last one. Work across the second needle. I'm using aluminum needles, by the way. For double pointed needles, I also like to use wood needles. If you're a beginner, you might like the wood ones because they won't slip out of the work as easily as aluminum ones. I'm not a super loose knitter, so they don't slip out too bad for me, but if you're a loose knitter, you may prefer the wooden needles or bamboo. Okay, so worked across needle 2, and on needle 3, we knit 1, and then slip, knit, pass. Slip 1, knit 1, pass the slipped stitch over. And now we're at the end of our decreases.